Welcome everyone to HFN, also known as HueFin News. Today is April the 21st, 2021. We're here to give you all a price prediction for Loopring. If this is your first time ever viewing our content and you all see that there is actually someone who's placing predictions on a price chart, definitely if you appreciate it, hit that like button, share the video, subscribe. Also, you want to come back here continually to watch our content because I'm going to be honest with you, you need to make sure you're ahead of everyone else. I just got done and completed my XRP video telling everyone on that particular video that you need to realize that there are no friends in this market. Everyone is trying to take someone else's money. So why would you try to give out your secrets and your trades and your ideas as to everyone? Because that competitive advantage of your trade secrets will no longer be a competitive advantage if once you tell everybody what to do and how to expect it. So be very careful of those who try to sell you on some very expensive software, some trading software, or even massive amounts of technical indicators on a chart because they have no idea what the market is trying to do. For us, the cleaner your chart looks, the more you know what's going on in the market, plain and simple. All right, so make sure you come back to this channel because we're going to teach you as much as possible so that you can be independent on your own in this market, navigating to and fro, trying to figure out whether or not you need to jump in and jump out. All right, you need to learn this on your own. You need to be independent into the market. So let's do this. Last time we did our price prediction for Loopring was on April the 2nd. So let me zoom in and we're going to look at what occurred in the market in Loopring, right there, April the 2nd. We expected the market to go higher in price, and actually that ultimate TP came to pass on April the 13th. So 11 days the market took for us to see 11.82%, right? You guys can see from the price action of the trap that he continually watched the market, pushed it higher, and eventually we got that 11.82% out the market right before he even got there. This is one of the biggest things that you need to realize and understand is that you need to get in position right before the market moves. 11.82%, grab that right there. If anything, at the high in Loopring right there on the 17th, could have been about 38.5%. I'm not mad. 38.5% as well as 11.82 is still profitability. And you can do this consistently in the market if you understand how to read language analysis. So let's take that away. One thing we really need to focus in on is take a look at the amount of volume that came in over the last 2 days in Loopring. These 2 days, the 17th and the 18th of April, we've definitely seen a lot of volume come through, right? Now, given that those days are now past, we have 3 more days of trading here, and you guys can see here that the volume is not heavy anymore. And let's take a look at the market reaction to that, because if the market truly was weak in Loopring, we will still see the market go lower in price. Volume is decreasing and the market is still not going lower in price. So what does that mean? That tells us that there were enough buyers in that space right here on the 17th and 18th of April willing to purchase everyone else who sold or who tried to get out their position. That literally tells us that. So even though the market in Loopring traded from 75 cents all the way back down to 55, there were enough buyers around that 55-cent price that propped up the market that is not willing to fall. And it's not surprising to see that. I mean, take a look at this. We've held this range before. Like we've had numerous days, numerous trading days, numerous weeks to which Loopring has traded sideways in between 63 cents all the way back down to 45. So literally we're still in that trading range to this day. So what we're going to do here, you may actually see some other individuals come in and draw this here, right? That we're still seeing the market in Loopring trending higher in price. That is definitely on the table. So either these two things are going on into the market in Loopring. One, the market is either consolidating. All right. So let's draw this consolidational range real quick. In between this area right here So let me take this away. So either the market here in Loopring is doing this trading, or the market in Loopring is following this ascending line. Which one do you think it is? It's either or. Let's take a look at the market on a different time frame, see if we get a better picture as to what's going on into the market in Loopring. So right now, the market here in Loopring definitely is emphasizing some weakness. The market consumed it. You know, it took that as a lightweight. It was lightweight for the market for all this volume to come through on that last 2-day price bar. It wasn't no issues at all. And here you guys can see here that the market in Loopring actually is still willing to trade higher in price. So the market is not extremely weak. I don't care what anyone else tries to tell you. Now looking at this on the 5-day time frame, this definitely needs to be paid attention to, right? This lets me know that the weakness is in the market, the volume is coming through, and that don't expect us to see a massive movement to the upside. If you're still bullish into the market in Loopring, don't expect us to see 85 cents, 95 cents right now, because that spread, that volume tells us that there is still extreme weakness in this space. So it's going to take time for this market to work itself out, if in fact it wants to continue to go higher in price, right? So yeah, we're seeing strength on the daily time frame, hourly time frame, but once you switch it over to the 5-day, that's where the weakness starts to enter. You can see some weakness here on the 3-day mixed in with some buyers right here on the weekly time frame. You can see it here. A lot of volume came through last week. We're going through that process still again of the market still being a sell-off type mode. All right, so it's an ongoing process. So for us, what we're going to do in this particular video is that we're going to play the strength into the market, but we're not going to be extremely strong. You know, it might not even be worth putting in a price prediction into the market in Loopring, right? Because you can see here 5%, you know, seeing the market come up to 60 cents, maybe even 62, and that's about it, which is only about 8.29% profitability. And just let this market trade sideways in Loopring. Like, you could play this on a daily time frame, but again, this is not one of them plays to where you'll stay in, you know, for the next 5 years, expecting us to continue to go higher in price, because we haven't pushed this out the way yet. What occurred on the 18th and the 17th of April. Currently, this lets me know that the market still wants to hold consolidational trading and try to go higher in price, right? So literally, what we're going to do, we're going to get rid of this line here, and we're going to track the market following this ascending line, okay? The market wanted to keep price above that ascending line. How do we know? Based off this action right there on April the 20th. The market came and confirmed that ascending line once again. So we got a little bit of strength here. I'm not overly bullish. I'm telling you that right now. Our TP would be, let me take this back over to the 11-hour time frame, would be around 60 cents to 62. That's about it. And that would give us what, 8.25% profitability in this prediction. That's it. I'm not overly bullish. I'm not overly weak just yet. This ascending line is in play. If it's not in play, then we're going to trade sideways. That's about it right there. No confusion. This is the play. This is what we're expecting the market to do. Either or. Either we can see the market trade sideways, or we're going to see the market continue to trade this trend, which is so far higher price. So we're not overly bullish. You may be, which is why we got a comment section on this video. I want you all to drop the comment right now to tell me, where do you all see Loopring going over the next 3 weeks? Because in the next 3 weeks, you remember that 5-day time frame I've shown you on the chart, that the weakness is definitely entering right there. So in the 3 weeks time frame, definitely, where do you think that price is going to be? Because on this prediction, we're not playing this from the 5-day or the 3 weeks time frame. This is more or less in line on a daily basis. Okay, so drop that prediction for me about Loopring. Where do you see the market going? In order for you to win, you got to get in position. So drop that comment. Make sure you maintain a profitability, and as always, trade different.